This is the Africa that we all see in our minds. A blessed, untouched land. But let us take you on a journey to the Africa that should be in our hearts. It was one of the last wonders to be discovered by the European explorers as they made their way to the interior of the great continent of Africa. Lake Victoria is Africa's largest inland freshwater lake, covering a span of 26,600 square miles. Its shores border 3 countries, Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania. It gives birth to the White Nile River, which flows from her northern shore up through the continent and emptying into the Mediterranean Sea. The lake is home to hundreds of small islands and the people who inhabit them. Many of these men, women, and children never experience life beyond the island. For all her beauty, Lake Victoria is a dangerous threat that can easily take the life of a father, mother, or child with her fierce storms or her disease-spreading waters. Fear keeps the inhabitants on the island cut off and isolated from the rest of the world. A 2-hour boat trip brings you to the shores of Lolwe, one of the largest and most remote of the islands. Most of the Lolwe children have never seen a Mzungu or white person and will gather in mass to welcome visitors with songs and shouts of glee. How do these children and their families manage poverty, disease, struggles, and obstacles of remote island life? What possibilities do they have to grow, mature, and build a better life for themselves and their island community? Several years ago, compassionate friends of Uganda purchased a large plot of land on Lolwe and began planning for the education of Lolwe's children. 3 elementary schools are now active and serving more than 400 children. Teachers from the mainland spend a semester on the island, broadening the world and enlarging Tumaini, or hope, for the children of Lolwe. Now it is time to take the next step. Adolescents are emerging from the elementary school with no possibility of continuing their education. There is no secondary school on the island or on any of the islands in the area. Most students cannot travel to the mainland to continue their education. There is plenty of land for a secondary school. There are teachers ready to teach, and there are plenty of students ready to continue the journey of building a better life. Simple posts mark the perimeters of the classrooms, and trusses were erected to support a galvanized roof. Funds and human resources stopped the project at this point, but has not deterred the teachers of Lolwe in using this roofed, open-air facility. A future of hope for the islanders of Lake Victoria.
I know that it happened again, but girl, you know that you got a friend, 'cause I've been there too. don't go that way no more. You've been down that road before, and I'm in love with you. Oh, yeah. And everyone says that it's alright living in darkness every night, but I think it's time.
Long for TAP is Tumaini AIDS Prevention Program. Tumaini is a Swahili word meaning hope. So now we do so many activities to maintain the hope of the people. One, we train people to go out and reach others with a message about HIV and AIDS, giving them facts, differentiating between facts and myths about HIV and AIDS. We visit them in their homes, home-based care.
What's done is done. I give up my life. I've been running.
It's important because we've seen so many people when we were beginning the program. Those people, they were solo. They were just, you could see the person is really alone. But when you see them now, as they are with us in the program, they are healthy now. They are now okay. They are happy. They are not like those days. So it is very important.
We have necklace making. I think you have already seen them. This is something to give them a living. We give some small money. We give them some small money to do some small business. We do memory book writing. These people write memory books for their children, such that if they die before their children are really adults, their children could know that, okay, my father was so, my mother was so, this is what she did, these were her friends, this was her religion, something to keep memory. This, they do it out of memory. We also have psychosocial support programs, music, dance, and drama. They come together, they sing songs, they encourage one another. We do counseling. The greatest accomplishment that the TAP program, according to me, is to see lives changed.
So it is helping them in the way that, for us, we show them that we don't discriminate them, we don't stigmatize them. We can even hug them when you can hug. You can even hug that person. You can even shake hands. But those people, they don't want even to touch them. Some of those ones who are stigmatizing them. So it is helping them to know that at least there is someone who can even hug me. There is someone who is thinking about me. That because we always tell them that God is still caring about you. He knows you. He knows your situation, and you're still special.
We are on our way to dedicate a new Jaja house. Jaja Florence will live in this house with her grandchildren, whom she cares for after the death of her children from AIDS. This is her old home, and this is her new brick home, built with funds from Park Place Church of God. But let's let Jaja Florence and her neighbors express their great joy in their own way upon this occasion.
For sure. The thanks have been there from many, but we, certainly within the mission, are so appreciative that you have taken an interest in this. And this is the networking that goes in place, but the truth is, if it wasn't for Moses' and passionate heart for people around them, and the relationship that they have with Colleen, and Colleen's relationship with you, it doesn't happen. So, very appreciative. So.
Who wants to handle the God?
me the way, show me every possibility. Others got plenty, others no opportunity. Show me the way how to live out a calamity. Show me the way how to live better, to live better. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Kama Kaguta, Kikwete, Kenyatta, Kabila, Kagame, wale wale. Wale wale. Kuna wale wale walishabarikiwa na Mungu, wale 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 walishapenda zaidi yule yule, wale wale lelelelelelelelele, wale wale lelele, wale lelelelelelelele, wale wale lelele. Wale wanala nini, wale walikupa nini, wote tunasoma dini, tajiri na masikini. Tell me the way how you maintain your ability. You're lucky to have plenty, others in insanity. Tell me the way how to uplift my community. Tell me the way how to live better, live better. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Sese kosa mbuto sabimbi salva kiri sudiri wali. Nayanza go. Sibidibo, mulamu mapuka basigido. Wale wale. Imebya byolima munange toteka mukambiro. Wale wale. Kanga mbuta mato banga na munimiro. Wale wale. Kamupiti na munange byona zero. Wale wale. Show me the way, show me every possibility. Others got plenty, others no opportunity. Show me the way how to live out a calamity. Show me the way how to live better, to live better. Afrika yetu, tusaidie wetu. Watu ni wantu, na sisi ni watu. Rachisi bandeno betu, kufuo muleletu. Bange omuleletu, wida bantu bange. Kunono muleletu, chogerani na betu. They wanted it.
Ya la la mama, yeah. Ya la 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 la. Hold it. Thank you, Jesus. Weber. Hiya. Hiya. Webale mukama. Webale kabaka. When nalinga sisani dele wasala wano kwabantu kulinga chimuli chikera kumachanga chimirira nayaka ungezi nechiwotoka chiringa muto chiringa makola gamiti weguchono mukwano kwabantu weguli 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 nayo mukwano gwo si wegucho wadala wadala wadala. Webale mukama. Webale kabaka. When nalinga sisani dele wasala wonjagale.
Banji banjogerera, atende bansekerera. Siganye nali mwononyi, siganye nali mwenzi, siganye nali mulimba. Siganye nali mutamivu, siganye nali wankwe, siganye nali mukusa. Naye tewanjogerera
Katete once again.